Hi, and welcome to another onlinewebmarket.net Photoshop tutorial. I'm Todd Arena. I'm going to be walking you through today how to clean up an isolation when you have a photo of an object over white, but when the white isn't totally pure white, when it isn't totally blown out. Here are some really quick tips I can show you that are pretty easy to do that you can use to basically get the background, get the gray out of the white area in the background. As you can see, this isn't the cleanest. It was shot in a light tent, and obviously there wasn't enough light in there, or exposure wasn't proper enough to get the white totally white, completely 100% white. Because as you can see, if we took the eraser tool here and we just started wiping away, you can flow is a little low, but you can see there's a difference. Now you can take your eraser tool all day, but it's going to be sloppy. It's not going to be the best. We're going to take our dodge tool. Okay, the dodge tool is what you use to lighten certain areas. You can set it up here to highlights, shadows, or midtones. We want to set it to highlights, and we're going to set it to around 12%, where I usually like to have it. And we're just going to make the brush big and just tear up the top part of this image. We're going to blow this out white real quick. You could also just take the rectangle tool and fill it, but this is fast. All I have to do now is lower my brush size. I'm going to zoom in down here, and I want to be careful around these areas because as you can see, the dodge tool does a really good job of not affecting this disc here, this purple disc. It basically just hits the highlight areas. But you have to be careful around this area because this area has a similarly colored object. This has got kind of like a cream colored headphone band. So if I was to go like this, you'd erase away too much. You got to be careful around these areas. But usually when you're doing this technique, you're doing it on an object that isn't white. This might not be the best example, but hopefully your object isn't white. If you're going to be shooting it yourself, try not to shoot something that's got white over white. Don't be stupid like I am. Anyways, so this part here is pretty easy. So you can overlap the brush. It doesn't even touch the black part of the headphones. But over here, in this area, this is going to be our problem area here. When we zoom in, you're going to be able to see it a little bit better. You can see the edge of the clamshell, or whatever they call this part of the headphone. Just be careful. Make your brush a little bit smaller. Work a little slower if you have to. And just make sure you don't go over the edge too much. You want to kill the gray, but you don't want to kill the white in the headphone. You just want to do it just enough so that it looks isolated. There we go. It looks pretty good. And we're going to go down here. We're going to hit these spots. A little CA going on down here. I might want to take my sponge tool, set it to desaturate, and run these edges. And that'll get rid of the red and the blue highlights that we're seeing, the fringing, chromatic aberration. Okay, now we just have a little bit more left to do here. With the dodge tool, we're going to make our brush a little bit bigger. And that is looking good. So now the foreground is still obviously a little bit gray. We could work on that some more, but you get the idea. Hopefully you enjoyed this technique and you'll be able to use it in the future on your own work. Thanks for watching, and make sure to check out onlinewebmarket.net.